Ada kebong nih, ada kebong. Mar, cepet lah, Mar. Paper X jam berapa, Radit? Kita nobar Paper X aja. Kalau Paper X udah mulai. Mau ngapain nih? Nih. Biasa. Lah si goblok kebong anjing, hilang ya. Riz apa rap? Selamat datang di Waktu. Thank you SSLD. Gini loh, ini mau mulai. Emang udah mau mulai? Nonton Paper X aja kan kita? Bala. Nonton serius udah mau mulai Paper X. Coba sabar gue lihat dulu ya.
Fantastic counter strat and came up with ahead of time.
Berapa menit lagi kira-kira? Kira-kira berapa menit lagi ya? Nobar aja kita ya, nobar aja ya, iya gak sih? Sorry guys.
There's many answers that you can give to this question, right? Are we going to give them the space? Are we going to fight them? Are we going to chaos a little?
Lu main aja mal, gue nonton Paper X.
Look at the compositions. You might think that Casey is the kind of team that is going to fight.
Itu Paper X mau mulai. Gue nobar Paper X.
For them to have different outcomes. So I'm really looking forward to see what Magnus is able to do.
We got a few more seconds before we toss.
Jam 1. Dicepetin tergantung. Ini udah mau mulai nih.
You guys. The thing is though, something definitely was a question.
Testing. Udah di stage anjing. Udah di stage belum sih guys? Parah nggak mau main sama Buffett. Bukannya nggak mau main Buffett, ini mau mulai B. Peres anjing gara-gara kemarin. Gue di Discord.
Is they need to be playing like the second half of Split last night. If they can continue that energy, this is going to be a damn hard game for Casey.
Hear me out. We're in
Kayak pelan banget suara guys.
I cannot see this going any other way. Casey has to make it onto the.
Soalnya DG kalau cepet sama lo, iya cok, dibantai banget anjing ya DG. Kok bisa ya Paper X kalah sama DG guys?
Look, I'm totally with you guys, and it would be a heartbreaker as well to not have, you know, any EMEA team in the playoffs.
Terus nih kayaknya nih.
Another playoffs without Paper X, what would that be?
That's very true as well. Great point.
Kayaknya nih yang menang KC gak sih? Kalau kata Albob, tapi enggak sih. Kata Albob KC, gue tetep Paper X sih. Telan mic-nya, sorry. Makan apa lo? Man, tutup lah pintunya anjing. Tutup pintu anjing. Lu pesen apa itu banyak banget anjing?
Makan guys.
Goblok anjing kepiting.
Oh. Map select presented by Omen from match 2 of
enak
the day.
kok, seafood.
Based on the draw
Seafood.
order, KC, you are higher seed. Would you like team A or team B?
Team B.
Team B. So here.
Oke, draft pick guys. Draft pick
And we will
guys.
start with your first band.
Icebox.
Icebox. Your band.
Alex.
Man Sunset.
Band Sunset.
Band
Map number
Sunset.
one from here.
Sunset Paper X sih emang kuat
Bind,
banget sih.
Side on bind.
Wih, Paper X
Defense.
Bind.
Defense. And map number 2.
Lotus.
Lotus. Side on Lotus.
Attack.
Oh.
Attack. Next to the bands are in the Paper X. You have.
Oh, gue ngerti. Jadi kalau misalnya lu pilih map, musuhnya itu pilih
You have Ascent and
attack
Breeze.
atau defense ya? Oh, ngerti gua.
Band Breeze.
Band Breeze. Map number 3 by default is going to be Ascent. Paper X. Side on Ascent.
Ah, Chen, anjing Chen.
Play attack.
Attack. All right. Good luck to you both.
Wop. Seru nih, Bro. So ngerti. Makanya yang bener lo. Let's go, Bro. Paper X nih. Paper X. Kelas. Jersinya mereka bagus banget ya. Let's go, Omen. Let's go monyet pakai Omen. Kaca itu panjangan dari apa, Bro? Musiknya asik banget ya. Asik. Kalian pada jalan, Des. Maksudnya? siapa guys? Di depan cok coachnya itu.
Both teams here looking to move past them, their opponent in this competition. This is going to be a tough
Foto dulu ya,
game
foto dulu ya,
through
foto dulu ya kita ya.
and through.
Cheers.
PaperX, their squad that
Please numpang
really
tidur
rides
boleh.
the momentum of
Coach,
the
apa, Adit?
moment. But for KC,
Masih kerenan jersey
for
timnas
Farmite,
terus
it's about
terus.
being drilled, the
Astagfirullahaladzim. Emang
structure,
kenapa sih
the
guys sekarang
plan
kayak
of
gitu lah.
attack that they
Woi,
have here.
Jojo Ginting udah balik guys, udah balik ke Indo bro.
Will just blow the whole thing up.
They've been tested before.
Sabar,
but
sabar,
this
tunggu
is gonna
PRX
be
dulu ya.
something very different,
Mana PRX?
something they've
Tunggu
never
PRX ini dulu baru gue.
experienced in EMEA. This is the day where they have to figure out.
Ini kalau
if
live sampai
they
jam
can
3 apa
adapt
jam 3
to a
tolong
team
teriak
like
ya Riz,
PaperX.
biar gue bangun
We
oke?
were thinking
Gue
and
live sampai
saying
jam
that
3 kok.
2024 might
Sampai sahur
be
gua.
the year for the rookies.
Jersey
Well,
timnas gimana sih
KC
menurut
should
lo?
be the one trying to prove that. Of course, we also have a new face on PaperX, but we have known
Sabar,
them
gua
for a
story dulu.
very long time. People are also saying a tournament without Fnatic, without Energy,
Wait, gaming.
without all of those heavy hitters, especially DRX. Yes, exactly. When is going to be PaperX's moment to lift the trophy?
That's a great question because it's been some time. Remember, this is a squad that was runner-up at champs last year, right? They have had so many great opportunities in their career here, but to get Monnier a trophy lift for this team to have that moment would be huge.
I think it's almost more about Meunier getting it for the rest of his team, stepping up, filling those shoes, bringing this PaperX squad back to those finals they've made before. But let's talk about the map, Vito, because I think this is where it gets really interesting. Both these teams play very off-kilter comps. You're not going to see the same
Bayu!
comps we always get.
Apa kabar Bayu PS anjay?
And last time PaperX played this, they lost this map. But I actually liked a lot of the things they were showing with this Harbor Raise composition, with the Reina.
Yang jago yang mana nih KC nih yang jago?
Really creative ways of executing the site and of kind of pathing their way around and setting
Yang jago
up
yang
the
mana,
Raze
bro?
player on the dive.
So here's the thing, right? I
Emang
do
ngerti
disagree
nonton
with
yang
Farmite.
begini?
I
Ya
like the
elah,
Farmite
gue
because,
jadi
I like the hardware,
Alex
I like the intention,
kagak
you know,
bisa
of
sih.
doing something different. To me,
Malah
the
udah jadi
Reina
kenapa
was
kamu esek
very
3 anima?
lackluster. Like I
Hah?
did not understand
Apa itu?
the final point onto why you would choose Reina above something else.
But you did.
Sini tuh jago kelas terus yang mana tuh?
That was dreadful.
Sorry, I didn't. I didn't
Ini
know
musuhnya
that
ini
word.
musuhnya jago banget guys katanya. Bahkan Albert bilang kayaknya PaperX kalah. Kata Albert ya yang sering nonton VCT, gue sih kayak belum. Gue kan baru-baru ini ya. PRX. Wah, monyet pakai res guys. Forsec. Oh, butuh harbor soalnya di bind.
Things for this team to watch out for is how
Ngerti,
aggressive
ngerti.
PaperX is with these fast site hits. If you're playing on the
Sky,
side, if you're
harbor.
playing
Di
backside
sini
A, you are
semakin
going to get
aman.
ran over.
Kok dia pakai
For
Viper ya
me,
guys?
When we're looking at KC, this is going to be about taking extremity control
Kanan
for showers and
pakai
long and
brimstone.
playing
Kayaknya dari draft pick ya, gue lebih suka PaperX sih guys. Kalau dari pemilihan draft picknya ya. Kalau yang kita lihat di sini ya, Brim ya. Kalau di ban ya lebih cocok Brim menurut gua. Mungkin Viper cocoknya kayak di ya lebih banyak map lebih banyak mendukung ke Viper. Cuman kalau di ban-nya menurut gua ya Brim bagus sih. Apaan sih malah nobar? Emang kenapa sih nggak boleh? Lu kasih gua 500.000 baru gua mau mabar sama lu anjing. Terus mulai kapan? Bayangin gue udah member tapi mulai lu diem lebay anjing. Mulai anjing. Lu kagak ngerti game FPS kan? Buat Frank gak boleh berpendapat lu diem anjing. Kakak diem lu ya. Mau gue gebuk pala lu. Streamer malak gini nih. Langsung aja gak sih tim gue kasih sejuta.
Fnatic of old without an EGF last year. This is the chaos meet structure. Really the best.
Siapa?
We're probably gonna get it at this at this event. We get straight into the pistol round here. 14 typical position here. Gonna take a
Kita lihat.
Something a mind freak here.
Martin, Narat, Magnum, Thomas, Sin. Yang jago siapa tuh yang jago? Siapa yang udah kena hit guys? Oh, resnya cok, res dari musuh sekarang cok.
Again, this to me is just purely I have to
gak
wait
ngerti
and see
FPS, gue
what we see
pusing
from
banget
these
tentang
two teams. It
FPS.
sounds
Pusing
silly,
kenapa,
right? It
cok?
sounds like obviously that's what you're going to do, but
Something
because there's
Reina.
been such disparity.
Reina ini jarang yang pakai ya. PaperX doang kayak yang pakai suka pakai Reina.
And also taking into account yesterday's performance, right?
Kalau kata something nge-smoke di sini kalau pakai Reina.
You can carry that momentum across to today.
Wow. I mean, then you've summoned the PaperX of old, right? Or the one that strikes fear into every team's heart because they are hard to handle. And it looks like Shin's gonna be the one to have to try and deal with it. Gonna try and depend a little on Magnum too.
Oh, langsung ditabrak, bro. Kelas monyet.
Shin's gone down.
Scene-nya udah mati, guys.
Is somewhat under
3 orang
PRX's
teleport.
hands. Can they confirm it?
Kelas
Can they get that
smoke,
plant down
good
with any
smoke
threat?
dari seorang mind freak.
It's good so far, folks.
Mind
Mostly
freak. Iya,
towards
Cak, mind
Elbow to
freak
gain
bener.
that control. Plants in, times on their side, but there is presence on long here.
Actually, the flank
Ih,
comes
timing
two
banget, Cok.
towards long. One still outside Martin here, outside Hookah, and actually Mindfreak going walkabout.
Waduh,
Be
kena
punished for that.
aduh.
Magnum giving up a lot of space here, but PaperX can't really find it. Thomas is already on the defuse.
Yeah, they need to get a challenge on that, and they do. Forsaken knows
Monyet.
what he's up against. Trying
Kelas.
to do damage. Monye is firing off today. That's what you want to be seeing as well. Magnum the last
Itu
one
loh.
back in from CT.
Nggak,
They
no
didn't
time, no
achieve
time, no time,
half
bro.
on the
Nggak usah dibunuh nggak sih?
defuse earlier. A tap on the spike will confirm he's no longer on it. Something with that one.
Ah.
PaperX, good beginning here.
BTW kenapa gue perpanjang member di sini ya kalau streamer fokus MPL aja.
Through the TP, I think maybe Carmine are thinking there's two
Begitu mending
potentially
balikin tim
bodies.
Valorantnya.
With the lack of information, Magnum taking
Gua gak
such
sih?
a deep position. There's some
Gua,
real
Moreno,
question.
Calvin, 3 tuh.
Exactly what's
Cuma
going
3 guys,
on
minus
site.
2, Cok.
Yeah. And one of the caveats to me is Monye. Now, we've seen his performance not
Let's
quite to
go,
that highest echelon
Jason
yet. He's
Susanto.
had some very good
Sahur
games,
garis,
activated,
nanti lah.
but I mean,
Gue baru kelar makan,
real
guys.
noted Benji Fishy calling
Nanti
it out.
lapar gak ya?
And then what happened,
Tetep
but
paksain makannya nanti.
regardless, good to
Pick
see
3
him
orang,
off to
Cok.
a very strong start. And
Mind freak kelas, mind freak anjing.
read it well.
Heal gak sih, Sky? Dapai?
Magnum and
Dapai,
Martin,
I need your
very
heal.
beginning here.
Healing over here.
Emotions.
Terus jadi yang cek 2
They've
season
already
ini
done a great
better
deal of
apa
damage,
eh?
don't need to particularly
Amin.
overcommit anywhere. Just
Bigetron,
be a
amin.
little careful on the way back in case anyone's trying to fill that space behind them after the contact towards.
Healing over here. Kayaknya kalau ada pistol jarang ya guys di VCT ya. Lu menang pistol round tapi kalah
It does actually give up
next
here.
next
The rate
next roundnya kalah
played
jarang ya.
in on the Frank.
Wih, dibokong, Cok.
An opportunity to maybe apply some pressure. Taking the long way around though.
Mana
PaperX
coy
with a
tadi
clean
yang bokong
plant.
resnya anjing? Jauh banget coy dia bokongnya. Ke gap. Maka wow. Anjir ya, kalau turnamen tuh ya semuanya, Cok.
Last two
Dicek dari situ anjing.
really entertaining.
Itu kalau rank nggak mungkin tuh, kelamaan, Cok, ngecek dari situ.
Kind of accept that this is going the way it's going, but again for PaperX this is good composure shown
Kenapa
here.
cuman
In the
nyari
second
stack
round,
2,
they
bro?
should keep all those weapons standing, especially that prized possession in the hands of something. That's
Lu
the
yakin
key
mau
component
saving itu?
from going forward. And
Kau beli
again, we
senjata,
have the
Cok.
likes of that. Bulldog
Oh,
staying
dia
in play
mau
as well. Couple
dia
of
mau
other
mati
bits and
sama
pieces.
bom.
Gonna really
Nggak mau
bolster
ngasih kill
that
musuh.
going into the bonus. And for PaperX, this is a good start. Cool,
Mau
calm,
mati sama bom,
collected. No
guys.
threats found here.
Oh,
give it
cuman
up to
nggak mau mati
Spike.
sama musuh.
Just to
Kelas, otak-otak gue nyampe gak sih, bro?
farmed on them.
Carry across all this weaponry as well, so I think round 3 very interesting for PaperX.
Bayangin gue tetep nonton walaupun gak
Really
ngerti.
Martin will
Lu
progress
dongo
towards the
sih,
ultimate.
Bay. Menurut gue ya.
Whether or not they're going to take a proactive
Belum
approach
ada
here to the defense.
perlawanannya
Fight
dari
to
kaca nih guys di
PaperX.
2 round pertama, anjas. Aimnya belum kelihatan aim-aim
Yeah.
good itu lah.
As soon as you say it, it's like, whoa. I want to see if they're up to something
Ini
with that
pisau corona
bonus as
bikin
well.
player
They
nggak,
have something in mind.
Pisaunya si Forsaken
And in fact,
bagus
there's
tuh,
a
yang
player with
Martis
something 'cause
itu.
it makes me constantly say it.
Corona juga bagus.
Can't
Wah,
beat it.
anjing.
Deals with it.
Something
And the
good,
rage just
bro.
Removed. He got to look at this round and then it was just taken away. Unlucky. And now the sight hit comes in off the back. Already big pressure from Monye. Gap closing
Masih dapat
perfectly
kill,
to
Cok,
Maxi.
monyet.
Just massive.
Kelas banget anjing monyet, bro.
From Monye.
This is Cahya, bro.
It's back towards
Ya,
Showers.
bener gak sih
Drop
namanya
down.
monyet Cahya, guys?
Those two will
Bukan
need
ya?
to be saving here. There's no two questions about it.
Well, the question, I guess, if Monye can carry that form across to today, that explosiveness still remains for sure. Only 2 left, obviously Shin and Martin going to give this one up.
Ketawa dia. Dapai anjing. Kelakuan Dapai, Cok. Terus ini lu nonton di mana?
Another moment where you
Nggak
just
tahu.
wish you had comms.
Kenapa
I
emang?
know, wouldn't
Yeah.
it be great?
Cahya atau brutal banget emang.
That was a nudge to production. We can
You're
see.
bold. But yeah, we'll pray.
Takut dia.
These rifles, I think they will. Definitely no one close enough towards Martin, but curious if Shin was maybe going to get a challenge on that, but no. All good. No
Sendirian
harm
aja.
now. But for
Mereka
PaperX,
pada main,
look at
guys.
the gap close coming from Monye. The fact he gets
Ini
away
bakal
with it,
taunting nggak? Gue pikir bakal
awareness
taunting loh,
coming out of
soalnya
Magnum there, just
KC
seeing
ini
it
kan
trapped
Satu apa ya? Sama ini kan, sama TH. Satu region.
Look, we're not allowed fun. All right, no fun allowed. How dare you request?
Bercanda di tur PRX dong, iya ya. Bisa-bisanya yang ditembak terus kaget lagi. Somethingnya kaget lagi anjing.
They came out with a strong start. Maybe correct a little bit, maybe that confidence deficit they'd have been playing with after being kind of pushed around.
Blinded.
Saying they've been performing under expectation, which I think is a fair critique. Because there was such high hopes for this team
Time
coming
to
out of
hunt.
kickoff, and they looked exceptional, but hasn't quite lived up to that. And again, the pace is unrelenting. Look at this.
Tuh guys, something tuh kalau nge-spoke di situ tuh guys. Kalau apa nge-blind.
And it's going to force them to respect
Ini
this.
Harbor kayak
I would say
pepek juga ya
Magnum's a
Harbor
little
ya.
behind enemy lines, but can he make anything of it?
It's going to be tough. With only a sheriff in hand yet. Hey, sure, yeah, we'll land.
They going?
Bejir,
Yeah,
di
the
bom
gap
bejir sama
closing
resnya
now.
bejir.
Monye gonna be put to test, put to task. Oh,
Kelas monyet. Anjing monyet.
Monye just popping off. Yeah,
Kelas banget monyet.
spotting the right there. Over towards
Buset,
Sampe,
es.
this guy's on for it. He's
Wuh! Ini yang kalian remeh-remehin bro.
Any questions?
Gila.
Hey,
The
they've been
opening
answered.
5 rounds here. Definitely.
Mana nih yang ngedukung KAC bro?
You'd argue the MEA counterpart setting them up for failure today, stoking the fire of PaperX.
And you're absolutely right, isn't it? You're almost seething if you're thinking about Heretics. Could you have not? Sit
They just
down.
play it down a little bit, yeah.
Just
Just
relax,
yeah.
be humble, be like the fans on Twitter. Be, you know, how dare
What?
you give it?
Gila. Anjing.
Hate Club has just grown.
Anjing. Keren banget cok.
Oh, God bless him.
KB Albert main kagak. Gua kan tadi udah di room. Cuman
Martin there
ini
on the other side, yep.
in game ginian cok, ya udahlah. Gua nobar aja bro.
Again, we often kind of compliment Carmine Core and other teams.
KB, Piel, Albert, Moreno gak tau satu lagi siapa tuh.
Those glimmers of Gambit, all of that. Fluff, but you got to give credit where it's due as well. PaperX, yeah, but they're a little bit more simplistic at times in the way they approach the game. Obviously, mechanically is their high point.
Bejir udah SE cok monyet bejir.
Any of these clears, always very heads up in their work.
That's the definition of thriving in the chaos. They're able to create it and benefit from it. A few other teams have.
Ngeri banget ya guys, setup masuknya gitu cok.
Slow down here at least by the poison orb. Snake bites
Sabar,
follow
sabar
up.
katanya sabar. Monyet naik ke
Yeah,
atas.
chomping at the bit. Taking a very aggressive angle here.
Well, he's had Magnum's number. This time it's Forsaken, but it could have been either. He's absolutely been dominating this site. Now they're going to try and play in a little bit mid-tempo almost. Carmine will try and take a little bit of space back here, but there's going to be no reason to fear them. They've been sweeping them every
Monyet jago
time.
banget, anjing.
Monye is just a demon. You can't get away from him everywhere they go. It's only Shin to bite back so far, and even then, just about converting onto Monye, but there's the back lines. There's still something with that operator. Still willing to take a chance. Does Martin get any more play off this? Couple flashes, but not a lot of time. One close. Yeah, Forsaken.
Wait, OP-nya nggak mau diambil tuh.
Spike.
Mau OP katanya.
No, expecting a timeout pretty soon.
Yeah.
Carmine Core.
Nggak mau time out nih.
Maybe.
Carmin, nah baru gue bilang bro, anjing lah.
One of the worst things you can do is give them freedom. Give them space to, do what Monye's doing here. Take really aggro pathing with your satchels. Get up in the faces. And bring the fight to you. It's very hard to sit back and retake versus a team
Panik
like
takut
PaperX.
gak keambil
So
OP-nya.
always convert this space into a
apa?
kill, maybe two, but
Tadi gue mau apa ya? Si Forsaken itu senjatanya Handal apa Phantom sih? Peganganan dia?
Okay, we can sit super deep, play full retake, but we don't
PaperX will
have-
keep
Malah
pushing.
serius sampai
You
disindir
give
KB
them
thumbnail.
You give them
Kenapa
backside, they
lagi
go
KB
spawn, they go
anjing?
deeper and deeper.
So take space elsewhere, try and hold some part of it, but it's easier said than done. Teams with, even bigger experience of struggle in this case. A lot of people, and when we talk bigger
Kenapa,
picture
Cok,
about
Abel
Bareng this
sini?
time out, a lot of people look at Loud and go, okay, are they in championship form? And how do they fare in this? You can't turn that
Emang udah
gaze away
gila,
from
Abi.
PaperX either, because they're the ones who got to, champs finals. They're one of the old gods at this tournament. They've still held on. Yes, there's been some roster changes. That's
Kok masih
not a
sepi ya?
surprise.
Penontonnya guys,
But
apa tunggu
still,
tunggu
they
playoff
have
ya? Ini
that
belum playoff ya?
potential, and it scares me because round by
Makanya
round,
masih sepi ya?
kill by kill, I feel like we're getting closer to what makes them almost untouchable. Carmine Core certainly not touching it right now.
Yeah. Monye leading the charge.
Anjing
10
gak
and
punya
2.
duit cok, miskin banget kiri anjing.
Looking fired up once again today. Couple of ultimates Power coming online here for Carmine Court. Martin still sitting on his, but away from the Seekers. Showstop around the corner as well, potentially, for the next buy round for KC.
Pantesan kemarin di samping tutorial ya. Jago gini dia, bro.
Towards B long here. Now Martin does have a TP, but it's very quickly going to get cancelled out. Yeah, he's cancelled out himself here. A pace change for Paper X.
Different site too. We've seen them hammering that A side. A little bit of a stack.
Waduh, monyetnya low lah, mati sama anjing.
Just the teeth marks left in the corpse.
Something.
Down to 4 apiece. A little bit of a pause here.
Somethingnya kelihatan ya, kayak ketahuan ya sama Martin nih.
They've got to have a good
There's no way
idea.
they're taking the TP, right?
Oh, somethingnya low, guys.
They're just in full troll mode.
Somethingnya low anjing.
They're in this anti.
Wih, Mindfreak masih nunggu.
Left one posted up here. Mindfreak try and police these weapons. I mean, it's an operator, so.
Ya, kena lo anjing.
Narrate the first to
Penting
identify Mindfreak's position. Yeah, Casey now.
They're running. They're just.
Kita lagi sih, kita lagi sih.
I mean, the guy's the Iceman. You know what I mean? You don't mess with that kid. He's just wild.
Monyet, Forsaken,
But at this
and
point,
Mindfreak.
you're looking for silver
Indonesia.
linings and small bonuses.
Kocak lo,
Back
serius.
connected towards Divide, but actually going for the Seekers too. They're really committing on this one. Flash's turn. Something's got
Martin's found one.
a little bit of a heal here, so Ult's going to come in, but they're going to run low on time. Keep your mind towards Monye as well. Still in the case,
Waduh,
still in the mix. He has been a monster so far.
Aduh, sayang banget monyetnya anjing.
Casey, we're looking towards showers.
They had no idea. Thrifty. They get away with daylight robbery on that one.
Well, even at that moment,
Mana
you
nggak tahu ada
question the
konten,
investment
kagak
of
ada
the
nih.
Seekers,
Lu
but
kagak
Magna
member,
KC
ada di
has
member.
flowed back into this retake.
Hey, they needed that, Mike.
Stop the momentum. Potentially, I mean, Martin
Ambek.
full commits.
Trying.
Coming out, yeah, Tomazia.
Aduh, harusnya bisa, Cok.
Maybe the
Dia
position
thrifty
wasn't
anjing.
relayed, but he's looking towards bench and showers here. Luckily, a second team.
Bukan Dapai, si Forsaken. Ya, Dapai emang Phantom kan?
Gonna get aggressive here. And his bodies. Plenty
Wait.
down here.
Okay.
Nggak ada
Said
orang
it
tuh.
before, fight fire with fire.
Wah,
They
mati
are
monyetnya.
setting Monye ablaze.
Wah.
Carry on, Martin willing to challenge. They're getting down and dirty. Something has quelled some of that aggression by taking away Martin, but still they have the man advantage for the first time in what feels like forever.
Fast flank coming through as well. You can see already progress outside of hookah. Paperwork's got to be conscious of
Kena nih, mati nih. Duar!
That was fortunate not to be a collab at that point.
Time,
Very
bro.
good. Narrate needs to be careful because they've already slipped a little ahead.
Greeny.
He might have heard Forsaken and he definitely knows someone's close by, so maybe try and
Forsaken?
evade that.
What?
Did he?
He just stepped out of the cove.
Oh god, and Divide's right here. They've got
Kelas banget Dapai, bro!
Look, you can
Dapai
try
from
and
Malay,
see
bang.
Paper X in their own game,
Something
but they
from
are
Russia.
doing it themselves. And there was just some audacious moments in that.
I mean,
Against Forsaken.
it's one of those moments where Ray's probably thinking, yeah, it'd be crazy if this guy just
There's no
walks
way.
out
Why
of his
would
own
he?
That's
smoke
why
or
nickname
go for
Monyet,
whatever
bang.
it is. Something,
Cause from
maybe to
Indo
get a-
anjing.
I guess a benefit of timing here.
Nggak kena dua ya, harusnya kena dua,
Avoiding
Cok.
the boom bot, unable to get traded because of the
Belajar
mismatch.
dari siapa itu Aim? KB gak sih?
Dia champion lah.
But Monya facing the showstopper.
Ini
You hear
kenapa
the audio
tiba-tiba
cue.
98 dah?
It's
Ngebak kah, bro?
1-6, and a tale as old as time.
Siapa? PRX, runner up before.
You can do it once, you ain't gonna be able to do it twice. Something
Champion
now holding for this aggression.
Turnamen apa anjing?
You can see him chomping at the bit though. He wants in.
What?
To
No,
Messi.
runner
He's
up.
bold to hold that angle. Again, this is welcome to deathmatch.
So ngerti anjir, ya elah. Hah?
This is the sort of thing that you want to see from K. You don't
Ege,
want to
Ege.
lose an opening duel and then back.
Demon One, Demon One, you know Demon One?
That's just
Man
not
duduk
gonna work
anjing,
for Spain.
sini nonton.
They're allowed to execute that cue. I mean,
Demon
Mindfreak's
Cat
gonna
Karina.
find himself a
Nonton
wide
anjing.
open A site here. The penny,
Sa
yeah,
biar
the
nanti
penny
bisa
drop
di iniin Sa. Kita praktekin gak sih?
after Tomazzi's challenge.
Iya, makanya
Again,
gua gak
can't really
persiksa
fault it.
tadi
Like I
ya.
said, Tomazzi's
Harusnya
posted
persisnya
up
gak sih?
almost.
Ikut nobar, ayo
confident a little
Discord.
bit. Yeah,
Discord
we're gonna
mana?
fight for this site.
Discord lu kah?
Paper X, another situation where it's just they're not willing to show any respect.
Gue pengen tahu komenan Alisa nih. Ngerti apa kagak dia sebenarnya sama Palo.
Here, orbital strike, showstopper, plenty.
Gas, ya udah. Abis ini apa? Abis round ini.
Possibilities here. I was just wondering actually how quick this flank's gonna come through. But yeah,
Man duduk anjing, ambil bangku.
Gotta be aware of it, right?
yeah, I mean he dropped the smoke. He's back on it now.
Yeah.
He's gonna look to orbital strike just for the dog.
And he's
Wah.
that
Cooked it.
not ideal in that, and now Forsaken
berani
gonna
dia
play
majuin.
forward. Paper X still.
Dor, kelas bos.
Defy and
Ayo bos,
Forsaken
kita
in
Discord bos.
unison. Send them back in. Carmine Court are trying. They are trying to play this
Discord lo, bos.
scrappy game, and it just isn't working for
Mana yang cakep itu nanya dia.
Fortunately here now, I have a lot of scoreboard pressure. In this
Halo?
first half, a 6-round deficit.
Bos.
So ngerti anjir.
Ya Allah.
We've seen too much of a switch up here.
Lu sih yang lebih. Gua harusnya nanya ke gitu.
Decent read on
Ke
the
lu.
early.
Gua pindahin itu tadi tuh.
Apa?
Able to punish this
Itunya viewersnya
aggression
tadi.
down a short
Oh.
time and time again.
Makasih. Lu detik berapa? Ayo.
Nggak bisa di share screen satu aja kah? Enggak ya?
Bisa. Dari siapa yang
Kayak gitu ya?
share-in?
Lu lah, masa gua?
Oh, iya juga.
It's brutal to play against mentally, because you're trying to pick yourself up to be confident, take challenges against a team who are
Ini kita jadi caster ya guys.
720 doang sah kalau gua Discord gua enggak ini, coy.
Udah sih.
TP committed to, it looks like. Actually no, gonna decide to back away.
Kita jadi caster ya guys ya.
Tapi katanya KC ini jago sah, tapi dibantai gini kayak gimana sah?
Ya belum ketemu kita.
But they are going to go on this. I'm waiting to see Monnier dive in here. They've got to know that Tomasi is still around as well. You can see the Lears there. Martin has found Mind Freak, but they've got the site control. You can already see they've started to really place their banner on this site. Look for the flanks, look for the pressure on the back lines. We need that plant to come in for at least
Let's
a
go,
little
Monyet.
safety for Paper X, which they got right about now. 4v5, it gets dicey.
Three coming
Forsaken,
through hookah.
going to invest that little bit of utility.
Awas, Monyet, dari kanan.
Further
Look at the
away.
reflank though. Look at Device's position.
That could be huge.
He's got to get there quick though.
Timing, can something hold them back? And he
Ya aku gendong-gendong banget tadi, gila.
Apaan? Main apa lu? Waduh. Lu
Halo,
sama-
Gu.
Sama siapa?
Sama si Adel sama viewers.
Yakin lu gendong-gendong, gak yakin gitu gua.
Anjir gua dikasih challenge lagi kena pressure gua.
Apa? Jelas apa?
Kill 19 gitu-gitu anjing.
Gak nyampe tuh kalau kata gua mah.
Nyampe ya 17.
Ya 17 kan 19 tadi lu bilang.
Plans on plan. I mean, it's almost automatic as soon as
Perek lebih jago nih, lagi gacor banget ini monyet, bro.
know they have to be
Efek
explosive.
dihujat mulu nih.
Gua capek dah, gua ngajarin Forsaken jadi jago gitu ya.
Rotation of KC.
Kenapa di saat lu stream gua di luar sih? Ini lagi nobar, Michelle.
When Paper X frees
Ini
up,
ya mau.
Hai Michelle. Michelle.
KC are immediately rotating it. They know that Paper X are trying to find these.
Belum ada yang bisa kita praktekin sih, belum ada plan apa?
Paper X starting to play with that a little bit.
Setup.
Setup. Belum ada setup yang mantap dipraktekin sih,
KC are
bos.
so desperate to get a round winner.
Hai
They
Lisa,
want to be
hai.
so active around the map that they create these holes themselves.
This is that experience in play again. You know, we can give
Si apa? Tim KC kayak miskin mulu dari tadi lihat pistol lagi.
Ya lu lihat aja anjing 18. Berharap apa lu? Lu juga kalau 18 kayak gitu mainnya pistol.
Gak pernah ya sih, emang pernah 18.
Now Shin's
Pernah sering anjing.
This is all on the back of just the one wall coming through, but
Okay.
Paper X might have a mystery here.
Lisa Rabu latihan gak? Lisa udah males katanya gara-gara dia sarkasin mulu. Astagfirullahaladzim.
Telat disarkasin mulu gua. Ya biar nggak ketahuan anjing, lu lihat itu belakangnya berapa orang. Anjing, keren banget, Cuk.
Ya,
Goblok banget, Cuk.
siapa something goblok buat para bahasa Lisa. Thrifty.
Kayak gua bisa aja kayak gitu ya. Maaf dah.
Thriftiest you'll ever see. Something seemingly thinking he has double the range with a short.
Kejauhan gak sih shotgunnya? Tapi dia pakai OP
Very
juga sih.
bizarre. And,
Waduh,
just
OP-nya
after
dapet, bro.
crediting them, this is a total
Enak banget ya kayaknya kalau lihat orang nembak, Sa.
Iya kan kalau kita sih.
finally able to actually win out in one of those scenarios.
Enggak kita sih, lu aja sih.
Lihat. Padahal lu
tapi-
duluan yang bilang.
Tapi lu lihat deh, apa sih namanya? Senjata baru bagus banget anjir.
Yang api-api itu.
Iya, sumpah.
Efeknya ya.
Either side yet. Narrate's got his something. Gonna go for it too. And now we're in a bit of a state of flux, aren't we? Things are a
Kayaknya
little
emang
up in
nggak ada
the air.
setup
Are they
di
going
sini
for
ya.
those double fakes again? Are they just
Itu
gonna
kalau
be
di posisi dia
forced
satu
to
pun
play
kagak ada yang
the
mati, Riz.
Lots of question marks. This is
Setup
gonna put
setapan.
Madden through the ringer.
Enggak, kalau tadi lu jadi dia pakai
Oh.
pistol, pakai ghost anjing. Pakai apa namanya?
It is coming this way.
Serip.
Sheriff.
Panik
Lupa anjing gue namanya.
Spam itu gue spam anjing.
Iya kan? Spam tuk 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 tuk.
Big ultimate to draw out this early on. Sometimes he did actually take some damage there.
Aduh, AWP-nya didapetin sama musuh. Kayak bakal kena. Oh, enggak sih. Udah 8 sih. 84 ini.
Halo Riz, gue lagi di kereta, jangan toksik ya. Anjing.
Alisa, kenapa sih Sa? Semenjak nyenggol-nyenggol mulu sekarang kasar banget, Sa. Udah tadi sisa 10.
Gue gak kasar. Kan ekspektasi lu aja yang ketinggian ke gue. Gue mah biasa aja.
Menang kan nih, Sa? 2 lawan 3.
Hah?
2 lawan 3. Dapatnya ketahuan, Cok. Wah. Dapat, let's go. Emang lu di kereta kagak pakai headset apa bertanya nih ya?
Kangen, diem lu. Gue baru aja selesai live tadi.
Namanya Muhammad Kevin. Depannya Muhammad, belakangnya Kevin.
Ya emang kenapa anjir?
Login gak dia?
Kevin itu juga Islam anjir.
Oh iya banyak ya?
Ih goblok banget dah. Ih.
Lah gue gak punya soalnya nama cuma Kevin. Apa karena di kampung ya? Ya kan beda Sa, pergaulan lu kan kelas kakap Sa.
Nggak ada kayak gitu anjing. Lu kan lu bilang tinggal di kampung.
Iya.
Kok nama lu Paris sih?
Kenapa emang?
Itu nggak kampung banget gitu.
Pakai JB.
Alisa mulutnya Om Uus, Alisa toxic deh lo.
Lu kemarin nggak nonton ya saya PRX ini Sa?
Enggak.
Ini lu nonton ulang di match 3 seru banget jir. Mereka taunting bacot-bacotan, Cok. Sampai ada yang nge-fuck you gitu.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Anjir ada nama yang kampung ya? Iya sih Sa, nama yang kampung tuh kayak gimana sih?
Nggak tahu, lu yang bilang namanya kampung. Lu yang ngomongnya bukan gua.
Dia kayak Kevin, nggak mungkin gak sih nama kampung Kevin?
Lihat orang mau ngeplan. Nggak bisa sih.
Capability before to this, but the rotation, Mike, they're taking the TP. They've got a free site.
Yeah, something's looking for the backstab. Molly will go down. That will cut off.
HBD Bim. Bagol nama kampung lu diem.
He's got to, right? We've seen this.
Ntar gue bersih-bersih dulu bentar, guys.
Ya. Abis ngayap lu.
Fight on CT though, not gonna be able to get the follow-up shins there. That is control.
Dapai.
Delivers bullet after bullet perfectly. And now the problems for the final two, trying to play it back towards the site.
Teres MSC gak sih? Amin.
Control with that operator, look through, see if he can spot someone out. But again, they're playing deep. They're going to make.
Ya gue ganti judul nih, mumpung dia bersih-bersih ya. Mumpung dia bersih-bersih ya. Sabar, abis ini.
Can they close down on them though? They're not.
Dar.
They do swing ahead. I mean, it's painful. Apparently, Naray can see you just fine. Carmine Core just about back in this, Mike.
Something unfortunately locked out of sight here with an SMG. No real possibility for him to get much done, but a beautiful recovery. I hate to say that at an 8-4 scoreline, but a recovery nonetheless for Carmine Core.
Kok nggak bisa sih?
See if the approach continues here for PaperX.
Kok nggak bisa sih?
In the second half.
Kok nggak bisa sih? Nggak bisa nge-tag.
Apply that same sort of aggression once again.
Personal kah diganti gue ya?
Can they keep that tempo up? Carmine Core scraping together.
Lu nggak mau nemenin Bob abisnya Bob?
Is it gonna be enough?
Kok nggak bisa di-tag ya?
That is the question that is on our minds because it started off quite nice.
Bob, kata lu kaca jago Bob.
They were able to put a sizable amount.
Kata Bob lu diajakin balok, gua kagak diajak bro. Sedih banget ya sih jadi gua. Ini monyet jago banget tuh liat dong. Bob monyet lagi perform banget Bob. Mampus lu bilang kace kan? Gue sih PRX Bob. Kenapa orang-orang nyebutnya monyet ya? Monyet. Di Inggris nggak ada ini kah? Nggak ada nyet, nggak ada nye kah?
And the way that PaperX plays with timings, that's almost impossible to do. So as this half developed, we started to see, I think, some good adaptation taken from KC.
Gelo, KDA 2,9, kill 13.
And this guy was such a big problem to solving that.
Yeah, exactly. Time and time again. It looks like we're going to talk about Monia every
Ini
single
dia
day,
loh,
but he deserves it.
Monyet.
And I think that play was also a very, very good example. Low buy, you know, because it's a bonus. You have the ability to float
Mulut
them.
bule nggak ada
That's
micin
exactly
itu,
what you need to do
sus.
on the side of KC.
Mulut
By the
yang
way,
sering
I was
makan
saying, the
micin,
Reyna
ya.
completely sold. And I
Sama
forgot for
makan
1
terigu,
second,
ya kan?
Notice something, and he only needs to be on the operator. So of course, I'm still looking at him for this defense side because of the reason why you would play Reyna is to deny those traits potentially when you have the operator. If he has the same effect that he has in other maps,
Jam,
it's a very
enak
good
Jam,
It
siput.
was a tough half for KC, but
Enak.
they rallied at least 4. If they can win this pistol round, build
What?
some momentum on this half,
Not
they
stress.
can be strong.
Bau ya?
He's really good at fighting for these
Totally doable.
extremities and having really fast rotations with the Yoru. They're comfortable here. They have their confidence now. This should be a much closer half.
Yeah, I see a KC that
Nih,
has woken up.
penonton KC ya, pendukung KC ya. Mulut bule kagak pernah makan makanan yang belum 5 menit jatuh. Gue sering lagi ngelakuin anjing.
8-4. PaperX
Kok masih ada
did
musiknya
kick
sih?
this off with a belting start. No two ways to put it, but Carmine Core have
Nah, udah
clawed
mati
their
nih
way
musiknya.
back. They found a rhythm, they found a solution, and it got them 4 rounds in pocket. But Mike,
Anjir lama banget 5 menit apaan?
I mean, it depends really on PaperX's willingness to apply the same sort of pressure.
Ganti
Yeah,
guys. Woi, tenang bro. 4 second di sini ada 4 second, jangan mati.
the flank, there's 4
It's so
players.
fast.
Toasi's got to have heard. Yeah, he's heard all of this.
Kok lu
He's
boleh
just
restream
his head
Valorant
down.
sementara
Cannot be
Istan
spotted.
main Valo
Oh,
sambil
no,
live
he's
nggak
just
boleh
the
emang.
back
Kan
line.
dia ada kontrak.
Goes the Lear. Oh no, PaperX.
Kelas banget cok
Sweep through
Peprex
him in the
ngebantai
blink of
gini
an
guys.
eye. Oh dear. Flawless.
Absolutely shut down on this pistol round.
Oh. Run it back for me. one
Kenapa
time.
Char? Lu ngechat kenapa?
I mean, credit to Forsaken. Not only does he find the kill, but stays alive long enough where
WE
this
Gaming nih
format
dek. Iyalah.
is really necessary.
Karena
It's on
main WE
TT
Gaming.
defensive.
Yeah.
Playoff nih WE Gaming. Abis ini baru playoff ya guys.
Over, didn't it?
WE Gaming nih.
Just peeks out. Device still back here because he's dogged through. The Trailblazer
Yeah.
comes.
Kelas dia. Ya. Kaget gue cok.
Force coming through.
Gedein dikit lah.
Something. Oh, the judge. Devastating. I know there's going to be more pressure, but he's down low, so he's got to be a little bit careful on that.
Iya, kalau menang
He's
playoff.
already back by side, but something still doing damage. Gets the heal off and goes in for
Waduh.
more. Carmine Core
Maksain
just
something nih
about
guys.
staying alive in this. Give themselves just a little bit of safety to get a plant.
Flank once again from
planted.
short. You see it's been pinged out here. The awareness is here
dapat
from
timing
KC.
cowoknya.
Magnum reflanking it. Monya, he doesn't catch them though. Ahead of the smoke falling.
Belakang monyet.
His timing could be
No.
awful. Yeah, that's Monye dead. There's nothing he could have done.
Aduh.
Mind freak now. Sitting pretty. What can you do against 3? 2 towards lamps. There's too many bodies there. Carmine Core. There we go. Finding a little
Slogan
bit of
Perez
answer there for
kasih dia
themselves,
stack
but
2 Eko emang iya?
I was a bit worried that honestly something's judge was going to
Oh
be.
gara-gara dia
Yeah,
stack
I
2
mean,
mulu.
scrappy as anything to kick this off. Something again, I don't know what range he thinks he has with shotguns.
Beli bundle Perez lah
Jumping out
guys.
here trying to find another kill.
Nian beli baju lebaran gak sih?
A round 2 flip here for KC.
Gue gak punya akun masalahnya. Alex sudah mulai pusing dikit Alex
Well,
ya.
he's called it.
all right.
He's called it.
God, why would you say that? That's literally how you just get swept.
So, we've had so many caught in 4K moments at this event.
Wah,
Oh dear. Oh.
ih something kelas banget anjir.
Martin to
Udah ambil ituan cok.
Oh no no no.
Iya Jing, kalau main di final kacau bener, kalau di liganya enjoy minta ampun
They've
all
got
in di final.
2 vans.
So
Kenapa
yeah,
ya?
massive equipment advantage
Gara-gara
here.
pengen
Yeah.
gue juara gitu kah?
Yeah.
Monya and Forsaken understand the shotgun range a little better than something.
He's just
Like a
ambitious. He's just a little ambitious.
You can't fault ambition.
No. Oh, there you go. Now there's the pause because you can see that
In case you're kinda stunned here, yeah.
They're just like, what the hell's gone on? Because they don't have a beat on the rest of the map either, right? Like the A side.
Kalau kenapa mereka tuh kayak mainnya sabar gitu ya. Ntar udah detik-detik akhir baru masuk brk gitu loh.
Well, these are the sort of compositions that this sort of playstyle from PaperX does run rampant. With no
Wah.
Sentinel.
Wah,
There's so many question
nggak ada
marks.
dia guys, nggak ada dia. Balik lagi aja, main freak.
How does one feel about
Aaron.
Bucky?
I mean, if they're playing in long. They
Rame.
they know to try and avoid the the danger zone here, but Monye, a chance to make something happen. Potentially here. I mean, he's inside the smoke.
Kenapa
Got the
nih?
paint show out.
Oh no. Fuck you. Halo? Kenapa bro? Gak boleh nonton kah ini?
8 HP.
Oh, I got scared.
There's a timeline where those right clicks are one-shotting Magnum.
Beaming him.
Lu gantiin nickname follow jadi somewhere, kenapa? Tapi saran gue kalau lagi PDKT pelan-pelan aja, jangan langsung katanya, kalau bisa langsung ke alam.
But the timing of this first kill as well.
Ini kenapa sih Christian situ morang nih? Close
done
live
to
chat
him.
dulu, oke.
After almost being cursed in the pre. But we do see the buy coming out now.
Comeback kah ini bro?
This could be huge.
Masa kena comeback guys? Gak mungkin gak sih? Pereknya sering begitu cowok, kebanyakan bercanda gitu yang mereka di turnamen ya. Kayak terlalu enjoy cowok menurut gua. Keasikan enjoy.
Expecting more aggression. I mean, 30 seconds in, seems like it's going to come. Divide is the one with the punish here.
Martin was able to scrape by with one, but the pressure is just on one side of the map. It's everywhere.
Wah, itu kalau dapat monyet ya, gila.
I felt it. I got. What the hell is this game? Okay, so Tomasi has space on B, right? He's got the B site.
Problem is Shin has about as much HP as he did last round.
Oh god.
Tomasi trying to make something work, make this a little more comfortable. Shin will fall.
Guys, kenapa sih aus snap mulu?
But this crunch, it wasn't just here though. Again, run your mind back, it was also Monye at the same time taking this space, and it just completely caught off Narrate.
One enemy remaining.
Ganti channel kah? Kenapa ya?
Because again, it's like you see what
Microsoft Edge aja, oke. Try searching to get started. Ini apa nih? Oh, nggak ada.
The way, but they've completely lost the A side. Fortunately, he's going to be trying to keep himself alive. Forsaken outplays Martin perfectly, but Narrate is there to try and keep this in their favor. The spike's in CT. What?
They didn't check close right.
Tomasi played in off the back of that. Now position noted, but that spike's still in CT. They might make a run for it towards B. They don't know yet. They don't know how this fight's going to favor. How does it tip the scales? You still have Monye in this position. What is this round? What is that shot?
How's he getting two?
He shouldn't be getting two.
He's got Seekers to deal with as well. Mindfreaks here as well. It's an open plant.
They have no idea. Death creeping around the corner as Narrate now called upon. This guy is damn good, but he is going to need a worldy round here. Oh, maybe he's got it. Paint shot back on Divine. Dipping down, has to slip away. And now Divine, the 1v1, no flash, nothing. 5 bullets. Oh, and Divine's got him. Devastating after Narrate was this close to getting KC back in this game, but it is going to be 11 carved on the board for Paper X.
Trading blows now back and forth. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Jago banget bejir monyet.
And the fact that Mindfreak's in a position here to punish Shin. Narrate, unfortunately, again, it feels like this is a free site. So he has the time and the space to get towards long, find a more comfortable angle. Heartbreak for Narrate.
God, he tried.
Who almost made that happen.
Tank Rusia nih bos, kenapa lagi? Something kah?
Such a volatile game between these two.
Yeah.
Like normally in these
Kayak
rounds,
Forsaken next game sih baru
but
perform
there's
dia.
still stingers out, there's still
Di sini udah
sheriffs,
ada
there's still
monyet
a
lagi
couple of
perform,
ults
dah lah
that
kata dia, gue tahan
could
aja.
potentially come into play.
Seen both teams
Jago banget nih
capitalizing
monyet di
rounds
sini
like
guys.
this. And Monye's
Di
here
atas
with
lo
a
monyet.
judge. Mindfreak's just farming on B side.
Oh dear.
Aduh, timing banget, bro.
Can't wait for the replay of that one. What the hell just happened?
Ini Christian haters Araki Palo apa iya, Cok?
Yes, classic.
Well, we might see the end of the round, though. Oh, Forsaken. Sharp to it.
Back
Now left to try and recover. He's got a third on the round for him.
Yeah, it's been enough to call in the ult, right? Like, this is enough.
Can he get through? He slipped through the spawn.
He has.
They haven't spotted him. They didn't actually see him on the cross.
That's huge. It gives him a little bit of time, right? Like, it's not a lot, but it's enough that he might be able to get a plant down. They have no idea he could be an elbow by them. You know, they have no idea where he is. This is massive for Magnum.
What position does he take up? He's going to push
go
back
on.
towards spawn. And actually, Paperx are splitting. He might have timing here on something.
But does something slow down? Does he wait? Does he try and play this out? He's going to note Forsaken, obviously. He doesn't know about something yet, so he's going to have to just make a
Sabar. Kita lihat yang masuknya ya, guys ya.
Position. That might almost help him a little. Something does have full kit though, so that Lear, he's going to know it now. Which way? You've got to gamble. Did something note him? He's looking this way. Magnum, can you clutch this up? Can you do what Narrate couldn't? You got one to the right, one to the left. You can't do it. Forsaken there. Well played by Paperx. That's
Map point on the board.
I'm back.
To the wire once again. KC still scoreline aside, keeping these rounds close, Lauren.
Udah apa?
Yes.
Match point.
Said trading.
Belum anjing, masih 11.
12 kocak.
Itu 11 ini.
Yang tadi.
Farming.
Keren banget episodenya ya.
Itu yang baru ya?
Iya.
Ya kan? Keren kan?
Keren efeknya.
Purchase will come back for Carmine Core. Show
Guys, info guys. Login udah 8.700 guys. DXSH 2023.
Apaan tuh?
Malakin viewers anjing.
This patient start.
Mana katanya KC jago. Aduh.
Because we have seen that Paperx will run 3
Bohongin Albert gini.
down B long, but we are seeing Monnier this time actually pushing up towards A short, holding that judge.
Monyet.
I think he's deciding against committing towards it. Divide. Oh, actually relinquishing the angle. Stuck around on that, deciding not to fall back. There are 2 players behind him, Forsaken being one, and Mind Freak the other.
Is almost trying
Christian, kenapa sih Christian lo?
to bait out a rotation, much the same as
Segitu
Paperx
bencinya
did.
kalau sama Eric di Valorant, astagfirullah.
The reaggress here from Hookah could be rewarded. They might even have turn their backs.
Ini
This is
kenapa
a
bro?
disaster in the making. They have no idea.
No, he's looking back.
Great turn, but it doesn't matter. The executioner's here. Mind Freak gonna make something out of that. 2 big kills found, but they have a player advantage for Carmine Core. 3 to the 2.
They have a pit to work with though. Tomazi can lock down this site.
Coba cerita sini Christian, iya loh, cerita coba, cerita.
Something's
Mau sama cowok apa sama cewek nih? Sama cowok gue
He's
udah
got one. Martin's gone. He couldn't do any more, but he's bought enough time for at least Monnier to get close by, get a rifle into his hands. One on sight, one towards
Waduh, monyet.
Monnier unleashing.
Ente banget monyet.
Live for another round. Barely alive.
Nice try.
2 examples of that energy being their downfall. A little overzealous. The approach from both Something and Monyet. Punished here. KC will find their 7th.
Ini kalau ke comeback nggak mungkin gak sih?
Regardless, so they are both looking absolutely electric.
Apa? Oh.
Apa tadi? Enggak, off cam.
Mini.
Off cam.
I miss Mini.
I do miss Mini.
I wish we could bring him out to these events.
Seru kalau nonton PSR di CT-nya. Yang otak karena seico kalau ngeras bareng-bareng gitu ya.
I think that's just called a watch party, but
tapi mereka menang gitu ngeras.
He's not figured that one out yet.
Ya kalau misalnya main versus kita 12-0 aja. Fast game aja.
2 lawan 5 juga menang 2.
They do have sheriffs. They still have that rifle on Something.
Satu bahkan.
Tools to work with as well. Showstopper potentially if Monyet finds a kill.
Kayak kalau satu nggak mungkin sih, kita main barangnya udah terus jalan-jalan.
You've got everything there.
Ya itu anjing bareng-bareng. Dibasokanya.
Now, traditionally, we've seen a couple of variations, but it's mostly Divide playing towards long, so maybe just him showing his hand is going to give away too much. That, however, should ring a couple alarm bells, maybe hoping to catch him a little further up towards long, but Carmine Core patiently waiting.
Dog, not sure.
Kayaknya di game butuh banget chemistry deh. Cara nge-pick barang, nge-flashnya dan lain-lain.
Everybody huddled towards his.
Biar nggak nge-flash temen ya.
Ini kenapa lagi? Gue kenapa begini mulai ya?
Kenapa anjing nge-crash kah?
Enggak, aus snapan. Tapi jam anjing sih lebih gila gamingnya, resnya kayak kunci tai. Tuh, dispatch not responding. Kenapa ya? Live chat matiin. Emang ngaruh banget ya live chat ya?
Something now getting closer, down to 2 on either side. Mindfreak still only with that Sheriff, but it might be enough. Martin waiting in showers. He's gonna take down Mindfreak. It's all on one. Something. Can he make something out of this? An incredibly hard round to try and break back into now with these positions.
Turn back into the class. Swing from Martin.
Double swing, lovely work there in the post plant from
Endgame ini
Carmichael.
nungguin berapa lama, bro?
Keeping this game close, Mike. They're building back now.
Spring in their step. 4
Endgame belum sih?
rounds still separate them.
Kalah.
Frugal from both sides here in terms of investment of ultimates. Surprised to see the orbital strike come out there. PaperX must have felt pretty
Ini
good
Alex
about
marah-marah
things.
mulu ya.
Alex not so much.
Playernya nggak nonton kah? Pasti nonton gak sih? Ngelihat kelakuan Alex kayak gimana?
Seekers and the Showstopper being the headliners for PaperX. Still got that pit for Tamazi. Martin now try and fish out some information here on A site.
Here.
He's blocking him, just spotting him out there. How much can he get away with though? Can he slip through towards CT, but all eyes on him, but it's Narrate from up above. Taking down Forsaken and something. Sights now open. Martin not going to be able to convert that kill, however. And they're getting quite paranoid at the flank. They're going to pop the ult as well on top of it. Viper's pit to try and secure this. Monnier with the first man forward, but Narrate with the spray just connects well. This might be enough.
Kuat kan mau akuisisi PRX.
Opportunities
Dia mau cari BA yang bisa ngedrive aja kayak Alisa.
Now to consider the save here.
Setting.
So well coordinated. The value
Bang,
amongst
setting,
these
bang.
two, Narrate and Martin, to relay this information. Right, the sort of Yoru execute that PaperX famed this sort of composition for. A taste of their own medicine here.
Senjata yang ini juga bagus tau nih.
Might be able to
Handal yang
get a much of a
bunyinya
purchase
kayak
after this. Two rifles nonetheless.
Ya Allah, Robi. Aus snap lagi kah?
Might be able to string together much of a purchase after this.
Banyak bro yang baper
Two rifles
ternyata.
nonetheless.
Oh enggak. Streamnya nge-lag bro.
Ya kan? Stream dari situ yang like.
No. Oh, lag. Buset, parah banget, Cok. Lag.
Might be able to string together much of a purchase after this. But two rifles nonetheless. It's about a PaperX timeout with what happened yesterday. How quick it's about a PaperX timeout.
Emang like.
How quickly things turned around after calling a timeout.
Kayak gara-gara Alex gebrak meja deh, terus kabelnya ada yang ini gitu.
Enggak ngaruh.
Kalunya ya gebrak meja mulu.
A chance to tie things up. Force the overtime. And not many tools at their
Alisa emang orang penyayang binatang ya, sampai diajak nonton VJT emang gue binatang.
Saving grace here that PaperX will only bring in two rifles, a couple of sheriffs, a stinger, a showstopper.
Wah,
Definitely
kena
a
comeback sih.
concern.
Round ini udah pasti menang KC karena nggak punya duit kanan 10. Nanti 11 beli kalau kalah comeback.
Seeing that stack anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if something goes walkabouts. Him joining them over towards B might be somewhat indicative of it, but again,
Lu masih nggak puasa ya, Sa?
just kind of scraping together a buy to try and even out the economy a little bit, getting what they can. Something's been a little off on his purchases in that regard, but still, Martin trying to test. He's going to get himself the orb there.
Oh, jadi gitu, apanya yang gitu, Kapra?
Does that TP get taken on the other side as well? Looks like it might be if they do spot a player, but as it stands...
Tadi emang dikasih angin KC, emang iya? Sengaja dia ya? Masa di turnamen sengaja nggak mungkin gak sih?
That should be very
Sejago itu kah dia?
of what's going on. In case he can read that correctly. Still happy to let the clock tick away.
Oh, berarti Alex kayak gitu emang sengaja ya disuruh ya, entertain Alex kayak gitu ya?
A deep smoke from Mindfreak. potentially slowing things down. Nothing going to be found off the showstopper except for information. KC now dial up the pace towards A.
Yeah, they got to get moving and they got to clear. Done by Narrate. That's a tick in the box now. Can they take towards the side? Mind Freak is waiting. Quick little heal, going to get them topped up here. Flank is on the way, but that's going to be watched. Shin is on flank duty. He's got to catch Monnier. CT has the rest of the team coming back through. Martin clears Mind Freak.
Lihat dong, ngeplannya yang jagain banyak, bro.
Something
Coba kalau gua ngeplan itu.
We spotted him, Monnier saw him.
Spotted. He's going to be able to... Did he just get seen on the other side?
Yeah, he got seen on the other side.
Okay, so still, that's threat noted. Monnier should be dead here. Yeah, 3-man squad waiting for him. Done. Quick turn of attention, because look who's on the side. Device now here. Tomasi handles it well. Something can do nothing about this.
Something beli
Too many
sendiri
bodies,
dia.
too little time. Carmine Core back in the game. Double digits made. Maybe OT is now on the horizon.
Win out this buy round here. I mean, especially with the showstopper being invested. This Paperex just is itching to make something happen in this round.
Sabar, kita lihat ya. KC yang jago siapa nih? Kita
Yeah,
lihat
it'll be
paling
tough
atas.
behind this.
Oh, Alex no.
That could give KC access
Alex
to
kayak jadi
overtime.
bahan sorotan gitu ya, bro.
Let's go!
Forsaken, one of his ultimate, something, Empress. Nothing else really here.
Duelisnya, guys.
The TP from Shin.
Mana si Shin nomor 4, Dit?
Well, the TP from Shin's gonna get right behind this. He's
Spike.
committed to it.
Spike!
Wah,
No!
anjir, diras
Tomasi
cowok.
Get caught on the cross!
Ini kah?
That could be it.
Sengaja, cok, mereka
That
kayaknya.
Spike is in a disastrous place. Shin doesn't get noted by the flash, but they're so aware. Monnier sweeps back through.
Spike-nya ditinggalin di
This is one of
mid.
those rounds where Paperex decide to walk on you.
It
Round
drops
23,
Spike-nya.
by the way. That's just ridiculous.
Makan tuh
Let your foot off the gas for a minute.
A second. You thought maybe, oh, we could just cross up towards Hugo. No. No, you
Di
absolutely
PHP-in gitu
couldn't.
ya, Perex ya.
And that might be the start and the end of this map. That Spike being lost there. Because they can go back to their
I mean,
default.
I love the way the Paperex have just disengaged from this as well. So they know KC have so many question marks here. They have to shift walk
Gila.
around the entirety of the map. Now got the Spike, 40 seconds left and limited options.
It looks like Narrate be a problem, pull rotation, and pray that Magnum can outdo Forsaken. He's
Awas
got
aja
one
Rata
flash
nih.
and a slow rotation coming his way from Monnier as well, so he's in a real pickle here. Forsaken has the angle, and he's got the shot. Spike now left, it's all on one.
Monyet.
Narrate, can you do anything?
Wah,
Monnier
pas
is
banget.
getting audacious, but Paperex get to
Gigi, gigi,
13
gigi, gigi.
and claim map 1.
Great resilience shown here from Carmine Court. It's tough to ever have to mount a comeback versus a team
Iya, main
like
sampai di
Paperex,
Madrid.
where every round feels demoralizing. Feels as if you're just getting out-fragged, basically.
Yeah, this is a wake-up call. Welcome to the big leagues, Carmine Court. 10
Kan,
rounds was
kalau mau
good.
kalah nih yang dari awal guys sih ya. Dit,
Better.
next game gitu kan. Jangan sampai 10. Ngebetain aja kalau kayak gitu. Berapa menit nih? Berapa menit?
Excuse me, would you mind taking a
Lu
picture
juga
of us?
kan Romania.
No
Jauh
problem.
lah
Excellent.
Romania.
Yes, problem.
Madrid,
You need
kocak.
Verizon. Trade in that old thing and get a new
Kalau pas
iPhone
panas
15
lagi.
Pro with tons of storage, so you can take all the pics.
Jersey lu kasih
So
nopung
many
gak sih? Emang
selfies.
Perex pada pakai nomor punggung ya?
Preposterous amount of panos!
That means panoramic. And as many
Nah, spek
portraits
abang-abangan
of
nih
me
KC.
as your
Padahal
heart
katanya KC
desires.
ini
about
nomor 1.
none?
Dia lebih jago
None,
dari
none feels right.
Trade in any iPhone in any condition and get iPhone 15 Pro and iPad and Apple Watch SE all on us. Only on Verizon.
Mute dulu lah, oke. 5 menit doang nih breaknya, kagak ada iklan sampo sama Indomaret. Iya tapi kan di regionnya. Bener sih.
Halo Kak, halo Bang. Assalamualaikum. Selamat malam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ini Bang Rasep Boy ya? Sama Kak Alicia.
Bener.
Kenalin saya Van Yunichi, singernya Nita Fior
Oke, salam kenal.
dari DC Nita Fior. Orang Surabaya. Umur 20 tahun Bang. Aku lagi nonton ini live-nya Kak Alicia di laptop.
Nah, udah selesai dari
Lagi
tadi.
main Valorant ya? Valorant.
Udah selesai dari tadi.
Oh, udah selesai.
Hmm.
Berarti nggak live, Kak?
Enggak.
Udah live. Gimana Bang BTR perkembangannya? Jago banget anjir.
Amin.
Apa?
Sumpah. Sumpah. Gimana?
Kok bisa?
Lama banget.
Kok
Gak
bisa,
tahu,
Sa?
anjing. Gak tahu gue juga.
Heran banget gue. Gue kaget. Gak tahu ini Discordnya Alisa. Aku dari DC-nya Kanita Pure lah. Dia dikirim Alisa dipindahin kan lu pada kan dipindahin.
Si tahu tuh gue.
Kaget gue.
Itu gue langsung ngechat.
Iya. Masuk lagi dia. Parah banget orang nanya gak dijawab, gue dijawab, gue bilang amin.
Anjir kok bisa masuk gitu
Kok dia
ya?
bisa masuk lagi, Sa?
Gak tahu, gue gak ngerti. Itu di private anjir.
Iya, lu permissionnya kali atau kok bisa masuk tiba-tiba, bro?
Gak tahu juga, gak ngerti.
Kaget gue.
Lo pikir gue gak kaget anjing?
Di admin kali iya, Sa, yang bikin Discord tuh kali, Sa. Tapi kok dia ngomongnya dari
Enggak.
Discord Nita Pior. Albertnya mana? Dia lagi main tuh sama KB, sama Moreno, sama siapa lagi dia main? Lucu juga lagi. Nah, interview nih.
Now that map was quite close. It's interesting because PRX has
Kalau lo nggak ngerti nanti minta translate nama gua aja ya, Sa.
Wah, iya siap.
I mean, a lot of it has to do with the way we practice. I think the most important thing is trust.
Gimana Bang perkembangan BTR? Sa, gimana Sa perkembangan BTR?
Aduh, gua langsung langsung gitu anjing.
Gue kayak bisa ada media day gitu lah. Nanti next week kan bakal ketemu sama Aura RRQ. Menurut kamu bakal sama itu kayak gitu?
Gimana Bang perkembangan BTR? Gimana Bang perkembangannya Bang?
Aman sih Kak, menurut Amin lah.
Yeah, it is wild. The first half of this game to me was quintessential Paper Rex. They were out there Paper Rexing all over them, dragging KC
Kenapa ya orang
into the chaos. And that's what I was
Indo sama
worried
orang
about.
asli
With such a young
luar gitu ya,
team,
bahasanya
having a squad
kalau
like
ngomong
this
bahasa
for the
Inggris
first
kayak beda
time,
gitu,
them
grammar
dragging you
apa sih
into
namanya?
that chaos. You're
Iya,
constantly
beda emang.
muddled, you experiencing something you haven't really
Kayak
played
enak
against
banget sih
before. And
dengernya.
Paper Rex thriving in that.
Utusan King Doto kali ya, iya Cok.
But I think we really saw a step up from both these teams to be forced to play a lot more strategically and actually to Carmen Core managing to gain some control in the second half.
And loving those small micro plays that we love Paper Rex for. We're talking about the Reina denying those trade into something that she can do so easily, and it fits so well to Paper Rex.
Selalu tadi bukan ditanya ya, lu Rabu latihan apa enggak?
Literally made no sense to me.
Nggak tahu gue, belum tahu.
Chaos, but I think you're absolutely
Udah
right.
males kah?
That's kind of what's defined Paper X for so
Enggak,
long.
bukan
But
malas.
I love what Carmen Core was doing. I think a lot of the good in this.
Ini
map
tuh
was
hari
that
apa
they
sih?
were
Hari
showing us
Selasa
these
ya?
Zori wall combos.
Iya,
They
udah
were
masuk
setting
Selasa.
themselves up after that. They definitely learned more how to play against Paper X. It's just that this squad built themselves such a huge buffer
Kayak udah
on
kerap
that
kali
attacking
tiba-tiba
side.
nggak apa-apa
And
gak sih?
they're
Cuman kayak gue gue kaget aja soalnya kan itu di private. Gue tuh kagetnya di private itu loh.
Iya, gue juga nggak masalah sebenarnya.
Iya, nggak
Cuman
apa-apa.
sometimes kayak harusnya ada rasa kayak segenah gitu loh.
Iya, gue juga nggak mungkin gak sih kayak begitu. Bahkan gue kalau kenalnya nggak mungkin gak sih kayak gitu.
Gimana perkembangan BT?
And that's exactly that. They're the team who's gonna rip
Ya,
any
gue
hole
buat
you
anjir
have in
BCR.
your communication, any hole you have in your practice. They're
Amin, ya
gonna
kan?
rip that apart because of how chaotic they are.
Emang kenapa sih? Ya gue nggak kenapa, gue kaget aja. Itu kan private. Lucu banget ya bonekanya ya.
Can wrangle control of this one because Lotus, our next map, it feels like for them that is their comfort zone, and I don't feel like these little combos, these alt combos that we talk about for Vaporex are as strong.
Fan Unici bocil terus lihat dari ya lu juga ngapain lihat dari IG-nya, Cok? Beneran dicari, Cok.
Emang iya?
Nggak tahu. Itu dibilang bocil
Guys, Mika here, and now I'm with Coach Eng of KC. Now, Eng,
Ya ada kerjaan anjing dicari.
PRX can be a team that is pretty annoying to deal with. So I want to know what they were doing exactly that was so difficult to deal with, and how you guys were able to mitigate that as you.
Mereka nih baru segame ya langsung di interview.
First of all, they are amazing team, really with amazing playstyle, very unique playstyle. So I don't know what to say, to be honest, because of it just, to be honest, it's pleasure to play against them. Really, we're learning a lot from this game. So yeah, I don't know, like, but what can I say? It's hard to read them because of this like unique style, yeah, and I don't know what to say, to be honest. But we will try our best on the second map. So yeah.
Ngerti gak sih? Kalau nggak ngerti gue jelasin ya.
Kasih tahu.
It almost felt like Coach Eng
Respect gods, gila.